Okay, so wanted to do a couple of questions based on using the formula for how to find the sum of an arithmetic series. So far we've looked at arithmetic sequences, but now we're looking at an arithmetic series, and the difference is just in a series we add all of the terms together. So the formula that we use is given as the sum is equal to n over 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 times d, where n is the term number, s is the sum, a is the first term, and d is the difference between each term in the particular series. So question 2 up here, find the sum of the first 20 terms of the series 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus 15. So rather than sitting and adding all of those terms up, what we're going to do is put these into our formula and go from there. So we identify our a, which is our first term, and d, which is our difference. So the first term here is 3. The difference is 4. Because it's the first 20 terms, our term number n is equal to 20. So given that information, we can now go ahead and put that into our formula and find out the answer. So the sum of the first 20 terms is equal to 20 divided by 2, because n is equal to 20, times 2 times a, which is 3, plus n, which is 20, minus 1 times d, which is 4. Okay, so I'm going to put that into my calculator, or maybe before I put it into my calculator, I'll just tidy it up a little bit. 20 divided by 2 is 10, and that's going to be 6 plus 19 times 4. So this is going to give me 10 times 82, which is 820. Okay, so that's how you go about using that formula. Okay, so now we're going to go and have a look at question 6 from the questions given above. And here it says, in an arithmetic sequence, the nth term, t of n, is equal to 5n minus 2. Find the values of a and d, and hence find the sum of the first 16 terms of the sequence. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and find the first term by saying that t of n is equal to 1. Therefore, 5 times 1 minus 2 will give us the first term. So that's going to give us 3. So that's a. Okay. And let's go ahead then and use the same method to find out the second term. So we're just going to say t n is equal to 2. That means 5 times 2 minus 2 is equal to 8. So if the first term is 3 and the second term is 8, and we know that it's an arithmetic sequence, so therefore the difference is constant, we can say then that d is equal to 5. So now we have enough information to go and use our formula for the sum. So the sum of the first 16 terms is going to be equal to 16 over 2 times a, which we've discovered is 3, plus n, which is 16, minus 1, so I'm just going to put that in as 15, times d, which is 5. Okay, and then it's just a case of putting all that into our calculator. So that's going to give us 8 times 6 plus 75. So that's 8 times 81, which is 648. Okay, so hopefully that is going to be helpful for you to work through those questions.